Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2, where it seems as though old habits die hard, though at the same time, as long as lawlessness exists in this town, as long as lawlessness exists in this part of the world, to such a degree that somebody can just show up in a carriage, harass farmers, for no reason other than because they can, civilization hasn't quite reached this part of the world. So despite, like, John's attempt to return to a more civilized age, it does not mean the world is ready for it, especially this part of it.
Mr. Geddes?
Hey, I heard we had another incident with the Laramie boys.
Yes, there was a shooting, there was a rooting.
Are you scared?
A little. I've got a lot invested in this place, and not just the land, but my family. It's hard to explain.
I understand. I'll do my best to keep you safe, sir.
I know you will. So how's your family?
Just fine. I should probably head back.
They've got it pretty cushy. I mean, the fact that the fact that John can just show up
Okay, I guess.
and then to look for work and end up with a house.
Tired.
I know.
Okay, that is really close inspection of that fork there, Abigail.
Anybody want some more?
No, I'm
thank
good.
you.
I miss Mr. Pearson.
John Marston, you're such a pig. All right, it's getting late. Let's get some rest. Good night, Jack.
Good night, Mama.
Good night,
Okay,
Jack.
so it's a little bit compact. Everybody is stuck kind of in the same room. Nope, there would be a shooting.
What the hell was that?
What are you doing?
Putting on my boots.
Abigail. Lock this door behind me. Don't open it unless you know it's me.
Oh, nope.
You gotta do something. Two of them by the stalls. They got Tom.
Greetings and salutations, sir.
Watch it burn.
Hasn't even gotten his leathers on, and he's still punching these guys' lights out. All right.
They've
Oh,
killed Mr. Tolbert. And they've
Oh.
stolen my goddamn cattle. You men okay?
I think so.
Yeah?
Jim Milton saved my life.
does the town of Strawberry have a new sheriff?
Terrible. I can't
Because it seems to be
believe
missing a
they
little bit of
scared me
law.
outta here.
Then I guess we're getting your cattle back,
I guess
sir.
we are. Can you go too, Tom?
Of course, sir.
All right, Jim. I know you can handle yourself.
A little.
Go get your guns and head out.
Guns.
Oh, don't play coy with me, son. We need your help. I don't care what you used to do or what your name is. This is the land of second chances.
Understood.
Okay.
And I suppose that's the thing.
What was it?
Mr. Geddes.
Oh, no, that's the thing that leads to a community such as...
What are you doing in that thing?
Mr. Geddes been real good to us.
What are you doing?
I'm going a rootin' and a shooting, Abigail.
My goddamn job.
But that's, I think, the thing that leads to a...
The last we hear out of them.
that leads to that community, such as Dutchess. Although at the same time, consider Arthur and crew working for Dutch. Like Arthur and crew fought for Dutch to pursue Dutch's interests. They never really considered, like when Dutch is attempting to protect the Native Americans. Like, that was never his concern.
Horses here. We'll be better on foot.
Okay, if you say so.
But now
That's the place.
John is actually
There's our cow.
using his skills to help out
Guards
other
out front.
people.
A couple more around the side, I imagine.
not himself,
Let's get
not
across
his
the line.
own
Let's
community,
go.
but other communities, which makes John more of a sheriff in this
Plenty of guards.
scenario.
Straight in. Yep. Tom, you head up there and try and give us some cover. Abe, you're gonna try and flank the place and come in from the back. I'll give you a minute or two, then I'm heading in.
Yes, sir. Okay.
All right. Am I giving him a minute or two, or am I just...
Hey! Hey! You boys been coming up to Pronghorn. I thought I'd come down here. You're all so tough. Come have a word with me.
You here to cut a deal? You're too late, partner.
I'm here for our cattle. And to teach some manners to all of you.
Here's some manners. Have some more manners. I got lots of manners coming up for you.
I'm trying to... Yes, we're shooting this.
Ah. Now, if either of those kids die because of John Marston, that becomes more problematic. But that's the thing. He is now responsible for their lives, whereas Dutch took very little responsibility himself. Now, who is over here? Hello. There we go. And then there's you somewhere over there. And you hiding behind this jug. Oh my. And you, sir. And how about you? Can use a bullet? You? Excellent.
Damn Milton! Damn Milton, you son of a bitch! I see you, Milton. You're gonna be sorry for what you done. You're gonna pay, all right. You and your wife. That's the fellow who shot my feet up.
I got this. You boys take cattle.
See you back there, son.
Yeah, this is something that needs to be taken care of here and now. Especially if he starts threatening your family. But, nope, hello.
Shoveling, backwoods, sacker, no good, trash.
Am I supposed to be mashing or holding? This is unclear. Maybe I'm supposed to be holding the button down. Alright, I'm coming in.
Son of a bitch. I see you, Milton.
You're the fella that said something about my wife.
Piss stinking,
Ah.
shit shoveling, backwoods, sacker, no good, trash.
So am I supposed to hold the button? Apparently I'm just supposed to hold... Nope, that's not the case. I guess I'm supposed to mash the button.
Damn Milton! Damn Milton, you son of a bitch! I see you.
Where are you, big fella?
Oh, can I grab that?
Piss stinking, shit shoveling, backwoods,
Okay, now let's try
trash.
mashing a whole bunch. Is this good enough? How much do they need me to mash? I mean, really. Okay. Something's going on that I don't quite understand.
You son of a bitch! I see you.
Alright, So I looked it up. Apparently this is a known bug, or at the very least, this is a bug that other people have had on both the PS4 and Xbox One. That said, I apparently can change it from a button tapping one to a button holding QuickTime event. So, under the accessibility options. So, maybe I'll just leave that on that way for the rest of the game, because why not? I'm already this far. But it's kind of odd, because like I'm just mashing the button over and over again, and nothing's happening.
You know that woman of yours got the look of a woman ain't had a real ride in her life. She's gotta make do with some piss-poor stinking farmhand. Hey, tell her I'll let her in my seats. Long as she...
Yeah. You're not exactly in the right position to be making threats.
Shit.
Although, yeah. He tried to go with the straight and narrow. And then, like, that's the thing. There are other gangs. While Dutch and crew were themselves a gang trying to do whatever it is they did, the O'Driscolls were still out there doing whatever it is they did. The Murphys, the crazy folk in the north, they were doing their thing, kidnapping folk, eating them, I think? The Braithwaites and the Greys were being terrible to each other, so it's not exactly like... that's the thing. It's not exactly like living in this frontier land was particularly great. The Dutch's community didn't add anything to it. Anything good, per se. They only looked after themselves, and they made the world a worse place for the people who lived in it by looking for themselves. So, at the very least, John Marston is helping out others
Hey, you're back.
in this regard.
You did real well, Mr. Milton. This man can really fight. Saved the whole place.
That weren't nothing.
Well,
You you saved my life.
No need to say nothing, sir. Just doing my job. Now, I don't think they'll be back tonight, but how about Abe? Just in case you stay up.
Yep,
See anything or hear anything, you fire that rifle 3 times.
3 times.
We'll all come running.
Will do.
Yeah, but does he have to fire a rifle that requires reloading several like, or at the very least,
Glad to be of service, sir.
I understand. You get some rest.
Thank you, Mr. Geddes. What?
yeah,
What?
it's not exactly like he was given much of a, because either he stays and the farm burns, or he leaves, but he can't do nothing.
What was I
He can't
supposed
have
to do?
done nothing. Like, I'm sure she doesn't want them to return to a life of violence. But if he did nothing, then they would just be on the road again.
Look, just do one thing or another. Not be 2 people at once. That's all I'm saying.
Is that Arthur? Oh. I'm already nostalgic for Arthur Morgan's sayings. But I suppose... is that cattle dead or sleeping? Are you dead or... oh, you're just sleeping. Okay. I suppose that's going to be it for today. We got some... or should I say for right now? We got some more Red Dead coming up later today. Tomorrow. Got Assassin's Creed Wednesday and Thursday. Quantum of Solace on the PlayStation 2 on Friday. A special week coming up this Saturday through next Friday. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourself a good day.